Is it time to buy or sell GoPro stock? In this video, we're diving deep into GoPro. Our initial report was published on our website on Wednesday, the 23rd of July, 2025. And now we're here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You don't want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and get a free price prediction and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 17th of July, 2025, our system has rated GoPro as a hold or accumulate, providing it with a score of 0. Let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. Throughout this period, the stock has exceeded our expectations, achieving a gain of nearly 96.5% since we first suggested purchasing GoPro 5 days ago. This amounts to an average return of approximately 19.3% per day since it was designated as hold or accumulate. A score of 0 reflects our system's forecast of significant volatility and risk for the upcoming trading day. Given the latest updates, we are unable to predict the stock's next movement, as it may take either direction. The stock has broken through a very wide and strong short-term upward trend, indicating an even stronger rate of increase ahead. Should there be any pullback, support is now positioned at $1.06, a level that may present a second opportunity for significant gains. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of 65.4% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging from negative 11.01% to positive 13.72%. In terms of the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of negative 35.87%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could fluctuate between negative 90.04% and negative 35.87% over the coming year. In current terms, this would place the future price somewhere between 15.3 cents and 99 cents. Our latest daily update for GoPro includes the headline, Significant Movements in GoPro Stock Price on Wednesday, fluctuating 62.33% between high and low. The GoPro stock price increased by 12.41% on the last trading day, which was Wednesday, the 23rd of July, 2025, rising from $1.37 to $1.54. It has now gained for 6 consecutive days. It is quite uncommon for a stock to achieve such a streak, and minor declines should be anticipated. During the last trading day, the stock varied by 62.33%, reaching a low of $1.46 and a high of $2.37. The price has increased in 8 of the last 10 days and has surged by 96.45% over the past 2 weeks. Volume has risen on the last day alongside the price, which is a favorable technical indicator, with a total of 225 million more shares traded than the previous day. In total, 251 million shares changed hands for approximately $386,410,000. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price was $2.37, while the lowest stood at 39.8 cents. Currently, the price is 35.02% or 83 cents below the 52-week high and 88.83% or $12.25 below the all-time high recorded on March 22, 2021, when the price reached $13.79. GoPro is making headlines today as it experiences significant volatility typical of meme stocks. Opening up over 80% in pre-market trading, the stock's momentum has since moderated, with current gains settling around 16%. This rapid rise and subsequent decline highlight the unpredictable nature of meme stock dynamics driven by retail investor interest. Additionally, the company is slated to release its second quarter 2025 financial results on August 11th, which could further influence share price depending on investor sentiments and market expectations. The anticipation surrounding these earnings, combined with the recent social media buzz, has contributed to a resurgence in trading activity, positioning GoPro as a pivotal player amidst this meme stock frenzy. In the short term, volatility is expected to continue as enthusiasm around these stocks can lead to rapid fluctuations. This could lead to a heightened trading volume as speculative traders look to capitalize on price movements. In the long term, if GoPro can leverage this renewed interest to improve its financial fundamentals, the investor sentiment may stabilize, potentially fostering a more sustainable stock price trajectory. However, the reliance on retail momentum poses inherent risks, as seen in today's market, where gains can evaporate swiftly. Ultimately, investor patience and market stabilization will be crucial for GoPro's stock performance in the coming months. Analyst ratings. On Tuesday, the 12th of December 2023, it was reported that Morgan Stanley assigned GPRO an overweight grade, along with an upgrade action. On Friday, the 3rd of February 2023, it was reported that Morgan Stanley assigned GPRO an equal weight grade, with a hold action. On Monday, the 28th of February 2022, it was reported that Jefferies assigned GPRO a buy grade with an initialize action. On Monday, the 23rd of November 2020, it was reported that Oppenheimer assigned GPRO an outperform grade along with a hold action. Analysts have assigned a general sell rating to GoPro stock. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as a strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as a buy. Regarding return on investment, the analysts also rate the stock as a strong sell. The following signals have been identified for GoPro. The GoPro stock exhibits buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, indicating a positive outlook for the stock. Additionally, there is a general buy signal stemming from the relationship between the two averages, with the short-term average positioned above the long-term average. During any downward corrections, support can be expected at levels of $1.01 and 84 cents. A decline below either of these points will trigger sell signals. A buy signal was generated from a pivot bottom point on Tuesday, July 1st, 2025, and the stock has since increased by 112.24%. Further gains are anticipated until a new top pivot is established. Moreover, there is a buy signal from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. Volume is also increasing alongside the price, which is considered a favorable technical indicator. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving Average Convergence Divergence, buy signal. Pivots, buy signal 16 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal 32 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal 5 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal 6 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal 51 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal 5 days ago. A long-term moving average, buy signal 33 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal 26 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to discover more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for GoPro. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $1.37. Without support from accumulated volume below today's level, the risk increases, as a drop below this support level may lead to a significant decline in the stock price. This stock may experience considerable movement throughout the day, indicating high volatility. With a very large prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, this stock is regarded as very high risk. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated 91 cents between its high and low, which equates to 62.33%. In the past week, the stock has shown an average daily volatility of 28.78%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for GoPro, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, let's discuss the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This important metric measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company is experiencing negative earnings or losing money. Even well-established companies can face challenging periods due to factors beyond their control. However, if a company consistently shows negative PE ratios, this may suggest a lack of profitability and could indicate risks of bankruptcy. Moving on, the upcoming earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 5th of August, 2025. Analysts have consensus estimates set at -7 cents per share. It is important to monitor these figures as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for GoPro. There is no significant resistance from accumulated volume above which suggests that the stock could move upwards swiftly under the right conditions. In this scenario, you might consider entering a position and using volume to guide your exit strategy. On the downside, GoPro encounters its first support level at $1.37. If this support level holds, it could present a favorable entry point anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for GoPro from multiple analyst sources is to sell. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 12th of June, 2025, Stephen Jason Christopher conducted an insider purchase of 0 shares of Class A common stock. On the 3rd of June, 2025, Line Susan M. made an insider purchase of 127,358 shares of Class A common stock. On the 3rd of June, 2025, Ahmad Taylor Tyrone also conducted an insider purchase of 127,358 shares of Class A common stock. On the 3rd of June, 2025, Kong Shaz executed an insider purchase of 127,358 shares of Class A common stock. On the 3rd of June, 2025, Lopez Miguel A. carried out an insider purchase of 127,358 shares of Class A common stock. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we have determined that the insider power is positive, with a ratio of 61.652. Overall, insiders purchased 3,778,716 shares and sold 1,084,021 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $1.49, reflecting a decline of 3.20%. This stock experiences very high daily fluctuations, which introduces significant risk. The 14-day relative strength index stands at 90, further elevating the risk. Additionally, there is a buy signal indicated by a pivot bottom identified 15 days ago. Is GoPro stock a good buy? GoPro presents several positive indicators. However, we still do not consider these sufficient to classify it as a buy candidate. At the current level, it should rather be viewed as a hold candidate, allowing for accumulation while we await further developments. After assessing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our analysis indicates that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Thursday, the 24th of July, we anticipate GoPro to open higher by 250 thousandths and begin trading at $1.79. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and it is advisable to consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decisions on StockInvest.us. By using this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a beautiful day. With warm regards from all of us here at StockInvest.